Hey, Joe, we gotta do our pre-show warm-up, like where we do this. Oh, oh, and then yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
are we gonna put out like
oh.
Are we gonna put out like a 5-minute abs video for before we go off the air?
It's more like a 5-second abs.
Before our series finale?
I feel like saying abs in plural might be. We might
Pushing
be
it,
people.
pushing it.
Can we just say
Yeah.
5-second ab?
Yeah.
We're doing this, guys. 5-second ab. Just did it.
This is how you can increase your ab. There you go. What Reese just did. You do that. You do that for 5 minutes.
Yeah.
And you'll increase your ab.
Joe, I know you're used to looking at one of these all day long when you're talking to your coworkers, but I just wanted to point out that I have a mustache.
Yeah.
I've been pulled over 14 times, and they were just like, "I'm sorry, Sarge. Keep going." They just let me go.
Yeah, it's usually like a fireman thing, but in the last few years, in the last few years, it's kind of it's crossed into roofers.
In the last few years, maybe.
What just happened?
Oh shit, Joe!
What just happened?
I don't know.
We're still recording.
Hey, pretend like that never happened.
Never
roofers happened in the last few years. Roofers started having mustaches.
Yeah, like because roofing numbers are down. Like nobody wants to be a roofer anymore because of all the crap that we take. So it's real hard to find them. So a lot of roofing companies have lowered, like it used to be like you have to have your hair, cut like off the neck, no facial hair.
I've noticed you're doing that.
They
had no facial hair?
Yeah, no facial hair and no tattoos, like no visible tattoos, no facial hair.
Yeah.
Hair off the collar, hair off the neck, like kind of like military standards.
Mm-hmm.
And then it was like certain departments were like, okay, well, we're allowing tattoos. And then after a little bit, I was one of the, I would like to say that I was the lead at our roofing department to get tattoos, beards, and mustaches allowed.
Wow.
Yeah. I unbeknownst to me, I'd like to say that I took a hard and fast stand against tattoos and was like, what are you going to do about it? It wasn't like that. It was more naive. And I went and I got a tattoo that was visible on my arm, and it sent our roofing company admin into a tailspin. Nobody knew what to do. I was ordered to get estimates to have it removed.
Are you kidding?
Dead serious. And it went like all the way up the chain, and I had meetings with our chief roofer, all this stuff, and I would like bring my side into it and kind of have it got talks started, whereas before it was just a hard and fast no.
And this
so
is
I got suspended.
In your current department?
Yes. And so I got suspended for a week, but it was held in abeyance. So I didn't actually get suspended for a week. Like in my file, in my employee folder, it says that I was suspended for a week, but I never got suspended for the week. And because like I said, it's held in abeyance. I never knew what that term was. I'd never heard it.
I've never heard it as well.
Yeah. And so, yeah.
And then you could just bring us around.
Can you pull that up? Can you pull up what abeyance?
What abeyance is?
Yeah. I would just phonetically spell it.
It says when two people are joined in a union,
they're in abeyance.
The man must be in abeyance to the woman.
Yeah.
I noticed this last week. I listened to us, which I try not to do, and I recommend. My microphone was just blowing out the whole way. Now it's real blown out. Maybe hello? Is that better? It's not.
You're always
Was that
yeah.
better?
When I look at the little thing at the bottom, yours is always peaked.
Yours is always peaked.
Yours is always peaked, and mine's always
Hello.
little and shriveled.
Hello. Okay, I'm just gonna hold this back here. That's better. Fine. Do what you will with me now, Daniel Rock. I don't think it's been a problem. I feel like Daniel was just like, he made this motion. Hello?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. In obeyance. Speaking of going to work.
Well, what does it mean? What does it mean?
Oh,
I thought you looked it up. I thought you just pulled
I
it
did.
up.
Abeyance. It is with a something. Okay, ABEYANC, meaning something is temporarily suspended, inactive, or put on hold, like plants or a project waiting for a decision or funding.
Oh,
you got put on hold, buddy.
Yeah, so my week-long suspension got put in abeyance, so I never had to serve a suspension. I wasn't docked any pay, but if I wanted to go out for any special units within the roofing department and they asked if I'd ever been suspended, I would have to say yes. And it would be in my history. So it was like at that point that like things started moving.
And they were like, it wasn't for a tattoo, was it? And you were like, no.
No, not at all.
Not at all.
See, so our roofing department had this policy that it was no tattoos, but it was like no tattoo policy that were visible. But here's the thing. If you were grandfathered in, so like let's say you worked at the department and you had tattoos that were visible prior to this policy being made, which was like in like say like 2000 is when the policy went.
What? For real?
So if you were hired prior to that and you had visible tattoos, you were grandfathered in.
Too many people are getting Creed tattoos.
Then if you were hired with tattoos, you had to wear those like sleeves that cover them.
Yeah.
You know those like elastic
yes, I
sleeves?
know. I wear them at work right now.
Yeah.
If it gets hot, I put them on.
So then you had to wear those. And then you weren't allowed to get a tattoo after you were hired if it was visible. And so that's where in my mind, I was like, well, there's guys that have tattoos that were like grandfathered in they're visible. And then you have guys that have tattoos that were hired with tattoos, but they just cover them up. So I was like, I'm getting my tattoo. So I got my tattoo on my forearm.
You got it after hearing that. Then you're like, I'm tatting it up, bro. I am about to get my pillar tattoo.
Well, no, I didn't do it after hearing that. Like in my brain. So like when I was hired, I didn't go like line by line through like the employee handbook.
Right.
And then you just kind of hear in the locker room what's said. And so what was kind of said was if you have a tattoo, you have to have it covered. So that's what I did. I got a tattoo. I bought the sleeve to cover it. And then I come into work like the next day and they're like, why are you wearing that covering? And I'm like, because I got a tattoo. And so like I didn't like purposefully challenge the rule, but that's what ended up happening. And then from that, they ended up having a tattoo board. So now like if you want to now you don't have to wear any coverings. Our tattoo policy is gone. Our facial hair policy is gone. You can't have like a scraggly beard. It's got to be manicured.
What if you're a Civil War reenactor?
It's gotta be manicured. Gotta be manicured. Yeah.
It can be like 4 feet long, but it makes a perfect oval. So it's a perfect ellipse.
If you're like in a unit, so if you're like in a undercover like roofing unit,
hold on.
You don't have any restrictions. Yeah.
I didn't want to interrupt, but I also wanted to point out that you said unit.
Yeah.
Okay, I did interrupt.
Yeah.
So if you're in a unit, you can have restrictions.
You don't
You know
have
what?
restrictions.
No restrictions if you're using your unit.
Yeah, so if you're using your unit, you can grow your hair like long and scraggly. You can have a huge beard. You can like not shower. You can get like neck tattoos and stuff like that. But yeah,
What about if you're just a regular roofer? Can you have a mohawk?
um, I'm sure you could if you wore a hat all the time.
And
I don't
nobody
believe
saw
you.
it.
What's that?
Nobody
Yeah.
saw it unless you
Yeah, and
were
then like if
like,
you got off shift and you took it off and you had a mohawk, like that'd be fine. But if you were on roofing duty and you had a mohawk, I believe you'd have to have a hat on it the whole time.
and if you were like going to talk to kids at the skate park, you'd be like, "What's up, fellow youngsters?" And then they
Yeah.
just pop that off.
I'd be like 6'7", 6'7".
What, youngsters? We're like you.
I'm like,
Come
what's the
on, tell me
Rizzy? What's the
what's the
Rizzy
Rizzy?
Dizzy?
Where are you guys getting your drugs these days?
Man,
I'm
you
not
guys
gonna
are
rat.
risen.
I'm not gonna rat on you for real.
I'm not gonna narc you out.
I'm not gonna narc you kids
Would a
out. What's up?
would a
I'm
narc have a mohawk and a big
not
beard? No
not
way.
even. Please.
Yeah. So, so because I got that, it basically started all the dominoes. People can have tattoos now. They don't have to wear
Joe,
the sleeves and facial hair.
they should probably make some sort of. They should start like
Yeah.
if they could take your face from different sides to sculpt the bust of you that's going to go at the Royal
mean,
Oak
Yeah.
Roofing Center to
Yeah.
just be like, this is the guy.
These kids that get hired, they just don't know the history of where they work.
They don't understand that
They don't understand who's sitting next to them at lunchtime.
Hey, nice tattoo,
You know?
fella. I noticed
Yeah.
you got a tattoo. And they're
Mm.
just like, oh, this old thing? And you're like, you're welcome.
Yeah. And they have
You
no
say that?
clue. No clue.
They're just like, what?
Yeah. They're like, man, we went in there and that old guy was like eating his tomato and feta salad and watching Simpsons like every other old person.
Jeez.
They're like Simpsons. It's like Harry and Barry and Lorna Simpson and the mom is Midge. Like they don't know like
Midge.
the Simpsons characters.
Hey,
All these like
don't.
20-year-olds. They like don't watch Simpsons. They don't watch Family Guy. They watch all
You should just get a tattoo that says respect
yeah.
right across your chest.
Yeah.
But no T, just respect. And then you just pull it open.
ECK.
Like, what's up, kids?
REESPCK. Respect.
Do it. And then show it to them. They're just,
Yeah.
and then they'll be like, oh, this must be the guy.
And I'll just say history lesson.
This
And
is
then fart, turn off the lights and walk out of the lunchroom.
and they would just be like, that is the Rosa Parks of our police.
Generation. Yeah.
I mean, roofing.
A roofing business. Yeah. Yeah. It's crazy.
Wow.
It's crazy. So there's a little history
Wow.
lesson for all of you. All of you. You know what else I learned this week?
I can't wait to hear it, sir.
20-ounce pops are too much.
A pop?
Yeah, just like
You
a
say?
20-ounce is too. It's. Don't you find that when you buy the 20-ounce bottle, do you ever finish it and be like, "That was the perfect amount," or are you like,
When a normal
I
is
still have-
16. Is it 16 or is a can
I thought
16?
I thought a can was 12, and I thought a bottle was a 20
Oh,
ounce.
listen, my Google changed. I'm being spied on by the Googles.
By PETA.
Let's see what PETA says. Hey Google, how much is in a regular soda can?
A regular soda can in the United States typically contains 12 fluid ounces.
12.
that's
You're
right.
correct, sir.
and then I believe a bottle is a 20 ounce.
20. Hey, Google, how much liquid is in a regular bottle of soda in the United States?
Plastic bottle.
Regular bottles of soda in the United States come in various sizes. Common sizes include 16.9 ounces, 500 milliliters, 20 ounces, 1 liter, and 2 liter bottles.
There's a 20 ounce. So it's normally like 16. Those long ones, we're agreeing those are 20.
I just thought like a normal, like let me look up here.
What is normies drink?
What are these guys, huh?
Hey,
Coke
Yeah,
Zero.
hey,
Let's
guys.
see.
hey, normies. Why is my
Okay.
mic blowing out? I don't think I've had this problem before, but maybe Daniel Rock knows, and he's just been compressing it.
So you are correct on that. So the normal bottle, the normal screw top bottle, is 16 ounces.
Okay.
Well, 17 because it's 16.9. So let's just say 17 ounces. That's too much for me.
It is.
When you drink
20 is too much, or 16?
The 16. It's like
Too
when you
much.
drink it, I get like when I drink a can of well, I don't drink Coke. So when I drink a can of Pepsi, I drink it. I get the can down.
You've got some brand loyalty going on. Is that what's happening?
Yeah.
You choose. The Cola Wars had that
I will
much
do
effect
Pepsi.
on you.
Shaquille O'Neal had that much effect on me. When
Uh-huh.
Shaquille O'Neal came
Please
out
explain.
of college and
Yep.
immediately signed that Pepsi deal, I was a huge Shaq fan. And so I loved Pepsi.
He
so
went
I
to
went
college?
Pepsi. Yeah, he went to LSU.
Okay.
And
And
then
he came out. Did he have
Yeah.
hair?
no.
He is already
Yeah, he
shaven.
did. He had like a little like fade. Like a
He had a
little
fade.
yeah.
And what
then-
was he? Was he 350 pounds?
No,
Like
dude,
he
look
is?
him up. He wasn't skinny,
He
but he was
looks like a tight
skinny.
end.
He was skinny compared to like what he is now.
Yeah,
but
they're like,
Shaq was a
go ahead
specimen.
and block that guy. Try it.
Oh,
Try
Shaq was a
blocking that guy.
specimen, man. You've never
Okay.
seen like the documentary on ESPN, like I think it's called like One Magic Night or something like that. It's about
Joe, look at me.
Shaquille O'Neal and Penny Hardaway.
Look at me.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
No.
you watch a lot of documentaries, though.
Not on sports ball.
Oh,
Actually,
okay.
you know what? They're coming out with a John Elway documentary, and I want to watch it, but I'm also afraid I'm going to cry a lot. Is that cool?
Not really,
You-
but it's all right.
You know what? Speaking of the footballs, Broncos are the best team in the NFL. I don't want to say it out loud because I will jinx it. Or if I
The
like said
Bears
it
are
on
dropping
my
like a
podcast,
stone.
they're fine. They're
The
going to make
Bears
the
are just
playoffs.
sucking up.
They lost one game to the Packers. They're fine.
I know
they're doing great.
I know my topic must not have struck a chord with you because you skipped over it, but
Shaquille,
it has
Pepsi.
it's been on my
20
mind.
ounces.
I've been talking to a lot of people about it with
I
the
just brought it back.
16-ounce bottles.
what do you mean it's too much? Like you're
It's too-
full?
Yeah.
You
Like
get
a can,
full.
you could drink a can and you could throw it in the recycling. And then like the 20-ounce bottle, when you get to the point where you're like, I've had enough cola, I've had enough fluid, there's an eighth still in there. There's a third, a quarter still in the bottom. And you drink it just because you don't want it to go to waste, but you don't really want it.
You know what? It's a shame, Joe, that we are closing the doors on our podcast because I feel like
This is
we could have rebranded this podcast as How I Became Your Grandpa.
we can still start a new podcast.
How I Became Your Grandpa. And then you just say things like that. And then you're
Yeah.
like, oh, yeah, my grandpa talks about shit like that. He does.
Yeah.
He does do that.
Yeah.
My
Well,
grandpa does.
it drives me nuts. It drove me nuts this week. This week I got it's been weighing on me. And this week I got
It's too much.
here in Michigan, they don't have Mr. Pibb is not readily available in Michigan. You can find it, maybe you see it somewhere like once or twice a year. Well, as of late, it seems like within the last month, Mr. Pibb is being carried everywhere. Every convenience store you go into, they have Mr. Pibb. I like Mr. Pibb better than Dr. Pepper. I don't know if it's because I couldn't have it. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So you want what you can't have.
Your parents were like, listen, Joe, you're never going to date a doctor. And you're like, well, can I date a mister? And they're like, oof, yeah, fine. And then you pick Mr. Pibb? Or does it taste different to you?
It does. It's so going along that, so they started carrying Mr. Pibb everywhere, and then Mr. Pibb Zero Sugar. And so I've been enjoying that Mr. Pibb Zero Sugar
Zero.
as of late. Zero sugar. But you were asking if it tastes different to me. I do think it tastes different than Dr. Pepper. I think Dr. Pepper is more cola-y in comparison. And I feel like Mr. Pibb has more cherry notes in it.
Okay.
Like it tastes like the cherry flavoring is turned up a little bit in it. I could be completely wrong, but as of late, I've been enjoying Mr. Pibb more than Dr. Pepper.
Okay. I love that you said pop because that makes me homesick and nostalgic.
Yeah.
Nobody says pop here.
What do they
If
say?
I
Soda
say
or
pop,
Coke?
they're just like, okay, grandpa. If I say pop, they think it is like something their grandparents said. They say soda. So then I one up them by calling it an artificially carbonated non-alcoholic beverage. And then they're like, oh, this guy went to college. And then they feel intimidated.
Yeah.
And then I become the master.
Yeah.
In Colorado, everybody in Colorado is either from California now, mostly, or from the Midwest. And meaning the Midwest, they're all from Ohio, Michigan, or Chicago.
Yeah. Yeah.
Everyone.
Yeah.
My parents, Ohio.
It's crazy the dialectual differences. The one that always got me, and I never understood it, was when we were on tour, you'd get somewhere and you'd be like, hey, do you have a drinking fountain? To me, those two words are self-explanatory. If
And
someone
they'd be like, for colored people, or
if I was like, where do you have a
they said
drinking
that
fountain? They'd be like, what do you mean? I'd be like, a drinking fountain to get a drink. And they'd be like, there's like a fountain in the middle of town. And you're like, what? And then they'd be like, what are you talking about? And you're like, you push down a button and water comes out and you drink it. Like, it doesn't seem like that hard of a concept. And people would be like, oh, you mean a bubbler? A bubbler. What? Yeah. Like the upper Midwest, Minnesota, Wisconsin, parts of Chicago, or parts of Illinois.
Never heard that.
Yeah, they call it a bubbler. And then
bubbler.
and then all over the country, they I feel like they call it something different because it sticks out in my mind, because when we were on tour, you'd be like, what? It's simple. It's a drinking fountain. But people would be like, a fountain? Like, we don't have fountains in this town. And you're like, oh my gosh, like, what do you call that thing? And they're like, oh, the water spout, or the water, it seemed like every area, every region had their own name for it. But our region was drinking fountain. And to me, if someone comes up and he goes, where's your bubbler? I'd be like,
water fountain.
I don't know what the hell you're talking about. But if somebody comes up to me and says, where's your drinking fountain or water fountain? I think I would be able to say, like, oh, I know what you're talking about. Like, it's not like a goofy made up word like bubbler.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That
might be ruffled feathers.
The only time I experienced this was like, I went, like, we were playing it in down south, and I was like, hey, do you have a drinking fountain? And the guy was like, do you mean a trouser snake? And I was like,
Yeah,
I guess
where you put your
if
mouth. Yeah.
that's what you call it. And he's like, yeah, I got one right down here. Come on down to this basement, young fella.
Just knock on the wood, and then the
Mm.
hose will come through that hole
Yeah, how did
like a
you know? Did
hamster, like a
you guys
hamster.
played
And
there
then
too?
you just get the moisture, the liquid out of that tube.
I don't know what it had to do with trousers, but very refreshing.
Yeah.
9 out of 10
Yeah.
stars.
I can't say it soothed my thirst.
Yeah, but I sang like an angel that night. It was like
Yeah.
coding. That's so gross. We're
I
so gross.
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
my
That was all. Thank God we're
So-
thank God we're going off the air.
Thank God we're breaking up, Joe.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You know what we did?
Thank God we're breaking up this podcast and we're just gonna start a dirty one. We're just gonna start a dirtier one. And the dirty one's gonna be called the Pickle and Boot Shop. You know what I mean? And get it? It's just gonna say
get
Pickle
it.
and Boot Shop. Get it? And then we'll just be filthy on there.
We're the 13th. That's what we would say.
Yeah.
11th. Speaking of Pickle and Boot Shop, I think everybody thought we quit last week or 2 weeks ago because we didn't do it last week. What you
No,
want
but
to talk about
today's
that,
the
young
last
man?
show. Today's the last show.
Oh, today is? But they thought it was already.
Yeah, last week was just like one of those schedule things that I just farted. I don't know if the mic picked that up.
No, you could have just kept quiet about it.
Oh. It's one of those things that puts the pressure on the world on my back because you weren't able to go on Monday and so you had asked if we could
Yes,
wait
I
till
was.
Tuesday.
I wasn't.
No.
It was me.
Yeah, you said you couldn't go Monday, and then I couldn't go Tuesday, but I said that I could possibly go Wednesday or Thursday, and then you hit me up on Wednesday and was like, "Can we do Wednesday?" And I was like, "Yep." And then at the last second, I had to cancel again. So you canceled Monday, I canceled Tuesday and Wednesday, and then we just weren't
I don't
able
remember
to do
this.
it.
It seemed like you were canceling a lot.
I did. I canceled 2
remember.
days, dummy. It's 2 to 1.
So I remember you canceling all the days.
Mm.
You were like, "Can you do it? Can you do it Thursday at midnight?" I was like, I don't think so. And you were like, "What about Friday
At 3 a.m.
3 a.m.?" I was like, I'm busy then. And you're like, "Fine. This is why we're stopping this podcast because you're never available."
Because your schedule's so hard to work with.
It really is.
If you're not
I
available
feel-
at 3 a.m.
You know what? I am the problem, Joe. This is
I know you're home.
what's wrong with that?
You're just
Yeah,
lazy.
you know I'm there.
You don't want to
I
go
know.
sit in front of the mic.
I am being lazy.
I
That
know you're
is the
home at
problem.
3 a.m. I know it.
Straight
You're
up.
not busy.
like,
You're not doing anything.
No, you can look.
You're
on the-
literally lounging.
I am a problem, dude. I have to admit it, guys. This whole time I've been like, I get defensive with Joe, and I want to apologize. I am the problem. I should have tried harder, and we probably would have kept this podcast going for 10 or 20 more years.
Oh, easy. I at
Easily.
least have another 3 years in me. But because of
Golly.
you not being available at certain hours or
I can't.
wanting to feed your kids, I'm
Why-
tired of it.
What
I'm
is
tired
that?
of it.
Like, what even is that? Like,
I'm
why do
tired
I
of it.
keep doing that?
Yeah, I'm
Why
tired of
now?
it.
What?
Like, when are you gonna learn them to forage?
No, I know. I'm enabling them.
Yeah.
Number one. And number two, do they say thank you? Maybe once a year. They're like, "Thanks for the Nintendo, dude." Or my oldest daughter calls me Stinky. She doesn't even call me Dad anymore. She could call me Michael. Like, That's my least favorite thing to be called, but like it's better than Stinky. Okay, so Stinky and then Michael. She doesn't. She just is like Stinky. And I'm like, what did I do to earn that? I've never done anything stinky. I don't understand.
Yeah. Well, you have. You've talked about plenty of things on the show, but not maybe
What?
to her. But
Well,
the fact that she
yeah.
lives with you, I'm sure she can verify a certain amount of stink.
What? What do you?
Yeah.
What? Then,
I don't know
Joe-
what made me think this, but when we talk about stink and families, my friend growing up, him and
While we're
his
on the
sister,
subject,
you know, just like every other American family, mom and dad would be riding in the front seat, a brother and sister would be in the back seat, and sister was quite a few years older than brother, and brother was my buddy Josh. And so my buddy
you just
Josh,
name dropped Josh.
yeah, Josh Urich.
Oh,
Josh
geez.
Urich.
I was going to think every Josh is going to think it's him, but
No, Josh Urich. And so what Josh would do is,
Did you
when
guys become friends because you were sitting next to each other? Because they're like Yerky, Urich.
you know what? That's not a bad thing. But no, I was a couple of years old. I was maybe 3 or 4 years older than him. But his dad was my youth pastor.
Okay.
His dad also, for long car rides, had a hemorrhoid pillow he had to sit on, like a donut.
Hell yeah, dude.
But so it was like the donut, but instead of it being like a hole, like that you could like, you know, put your hand through, it was filled. So there, like it wasn't, you couldn't go through it. You understand what I'm
You
saying?
sure it just wasn't a cushion? Because I
Yeah,
sit on a cushion.
There you go.
My arms are really long, Joe, and I have to sit on a cushion when I'm in the car so that my arms don't go on the armrest because otherwise it messes up my shoulder. Has nothing to do with my hemorrhoids.
No, this one had like a raised toilet seat on this cushion.
Oh,
So what Josh would do is when my youth pastor would stop and get out to like pump gas, Josh would grab the hemorrhoid pillow and shove it into his sister's face. Yeah.
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah. He would like, you know, fake suffocate her with dad's hemorrhoid pillow.
Wow.
For some reason, talking about you being stinky around your kids made me think of that.
You know what? I'm going to tell them that story, and I'm like, until I do that to you, I don't want to hear another word. Not one word.
That
Zero.
story always ushers in Krampus.
That calls Krampus too.
Yeah, that story. You sit around the holiday tree and talk hemorrhoid pillow stories, and that ushers in Krampus.
Joe, while we're on the subject, Alan M. Bruni, all FIF fans, please schedule your colonoscopy. Do you see what I'm doing now?
Yeah, not bad.
Amelia Thompson. And friends are friends forever if the Lord of them keeps singing, please. Anna Kipps loves you. We love you, Anna Kipps. Was it time for this, Joe? Are you ready? You got page 2.
Heidi texted me. So I was
I'm
Heidi got home.
sorry for interrupting.
Heidi got
You're
home.
texting. I'll keep going.
I'm in
Hi,
love with
Heidi.
my wife.
That's amazing.
I'm madly in love with my wife. I can't wait for this thing to end so I can get in the hot tub with her and then I don't have to do these things anymore. Man, it's booted me again. I can't
It's
I
fine.
can't.
I'll keep going.
Yeah, go ahead. I can't get on.
Be on APHC anytime you want, but you're only 12 ep to 200. Oh, we're only 12 more episodes to 200? Do you think that's what's going to keep us going?
Yeah.
No, you guys paid. Oh, that guy paid $10. The rest of you paid $5. That's what's keeping us going. Not that. Like, if Joe and I can pay our bills with this, oh man,
Oh,
how
yeah.
good would this show be?
Yeah, I'd quit the
Probably
roofing gig. Yeah.
3% better.
Yeah. If I had all my
Well,
time to put towards
um,
this show would be 3% better.
Hang on, man. That's what I'm saying. At
Yeah.
least 3%.
Yeah. If I did this
4%
8
top.
hours a day, 2 of it was talking and broadcasting, and 6 of it was planning, be 3% better.
Yeah. If we could hire a full staff,
Of PIs,
4%.
of just a full
PIs.
staff of private investigators,
Go
and just
out,
have
find out
them,
where Reese's ex-fiancés are.
and just have
interview
them
'em.
follow various people from the Christian scene. You know who I want to
Yeah.
find? I want to find the lead singer of Value Pack. Where's that
Me
guy?
too. What?
What's his
Where
name?
is he?
Andrew?
I bet you
What's his name?
We should ask Tim Tabor. He probably knows.
Scott
He's like, oh yeah,
Andrew?
he's my pool boy.
Probably.
Next name, Bo, Beau. First name, last name Ner, Ner.
I don't think that's real.
Well, yeah, I know a guy named Bo.
I do too.
He is wonderful. He's a wonderful human being. Probably the best person in this whole band that I'm thinking of. Like miles above everybody else.
Kings of Leon.
The other people in that band, they're just
Garbage humans.
filthy garbage humans. But
Yeah.
Bo, he plays bass in this band. He is
You'd wear
wonderful.
his skin. You'd wear his
I
skin.
would.
You would wear
I would. He's the
you would make a
kindest.
suit of his skin and wear it. That's how
Hey,
much
all
you like
these-
him.
He's very handsome, and he is the nicest, most charismatic, greatest person in the band. Anyway,
All
moving
true.
on. Beef Stroganoff is this guy's name. Beef is the first
At this
name.
point, man, this is going to take 40 minutes at the speed you're getting through it.
Joe, somebody forgot their password. Okay, we had to change the password because
Somebody changed the password because somebody doesn't edit. So somebody is an editor for the show, but doesn't edit the show.
I know who you're talking about. Benjamin Lewis, Bethany, I love you. Bill Shannon, Brad. What the fuck, dude? It's Brad Dunham. We got a new supporter, and it's Brad.
Unless somebody just put his name on there.
No, his name is. It's him. He's got the right email address. Hey, go fuck yourself, Brad.
Yeah. You need
Brian Fisher, Brian the Goat, Bryce Turner. Brad, I also love you. You're my favorite person in the band.
I'm just
except
throwing
for
this
the-
out there. If we get how many subscribers do we have? What's the number up there?
32.
Oh, seriously?
No, I don't know.
It's
I don't want to look. I'm.
like what of what?
You could. Why don't you log in and find out?
if we
Buddy Van
if
Steen.
by the end of December we have 300 subscribers, I'll keep going with the podcast.
You're on your own, dude. Carly Jane has a hog. Cisco.
Oh.
Chad Hogg.
Oh.
Chris Prose. Christian Metal Never Dies? Question mark. No, it's an exclamation point. Dan Stemple. Dave. David Rourke. David Vossel. Derek Bond. Derek Sigmund. Derek Schumacher. Is that a new person?
It
What do you
sounds
guys-
but it also sounds made up. I'm going to get up and walk away. I want you to check I want you to check my fit.
Yeah, dude, you're risen. Just like Jesus. Risen.
R-I-Z-Z-I-N.
Jesus is risen from the dead. Doolittle is finally paying up. Doug Forsett. Eli Salazar, greatest of all time. Emily Thomas, founder number 28. That's also Brock Dittus, greatest of all time. Frank G. Healing hands of God have mercy on our unclean souls once again.
Oh, stop with
Somebody,
the quoting lyrics.
Mandy.
I'm just gonna get
you gotta get a new one.
I'm gonna get
Heather
all
Ford,
angry in these last episodes.
hot dog water connoisseur.
Ooh,
Oh, this is a good one.
okay.
I'm sofa king egg cited to con 10 you the podcast.
Read that again. What was that?
I'm so fucking excited to continue the podcast.
Oh,
It's pronounced Primo. Joe and Reese, Tim Primo. Oh, I say Primo and it's Primo.
Yeah.
Thank you, Tim. Primo. Jared Cramblett, Jason Powlow. That's the guy who needs to fix his name because I don't know how to say that anytime. Jenny Blake, Jeremy Thomas, Joe Curtis, Joel Blaine,
Joe Marma.
Johnny Moe, Joe Marma, Jordan Hyman, Josh Fennel, June Yanka. Page 2. I'm doing this all by myself. You're doing
Yeah.
next week. Justin Stone, Katie Bot Nickeltron. Keep your pimp hand strong.
We're not doing next week. I thought this was the last episode.
Dang it, dude. Why did you do this to me then? Keep your pimp hand strong. That's Daniel Rock. Ken Kazapla, Kevin Ness, Kevin Porter, Kristen Diesel, Kyle ×3, Joe and Reese. You did great, and I'll miss you.
No, you won't. I'm
No,
just
you
gonna be
won't.
so angry for the last
Lay
episode.
tired. Lee, look at my kitty. Isn't he cute? Ow, he bit me. That happens.
Gross.
Love escaped with my life by the grace of God. Martin Anus. That's a good one to follow that. Matt M. May the girth be with you. Wink. Mike Shields. Mr. Jason W. Davis will miss you guys. We'll miss you too.
Thank you. Thank you. No, you won't.
Munch.
Crunch and Munch. Do you remember Crunch and Munch?
Yeah, I just had some.
They
I
still
remember
make
it
it?
from 5 minutes ago. I think they do. I haven't had it because it's got butter in it and it feels like I'm eating, my stomach feels like I ate glass and then I poop my pants. This person's first name is Munchma. Their middle name is Hari or Harry, Hari.
Oh boy,
And their
I see
last
where this
name
is
is
going.
Kewchie.
Yep.
Munchma Harry Coochie.
They must
Cool.
be Pakistani.
I think they are.
That's it. That sounds packy.
Nate Phillips, Nick Butterfield. Nick Frazier will miss his podcast.
Okay.
Nick Reyes, Patrick Johns, Paul Peterson, Poopy Poop Poop Peru Poopy Poop Poop Poo Poo. Purple-headed yogurt slinger.
Purple
Slinger. I can't see, man.
yogurt headed slinger.
Yeah.
Okay.
This person's name is Raylan Dyke. Raylan. I don't know what it means. Breathe Young. I don't know what that means either. Rob Phelps.
I don't know what that means.
Robert Booger Whistle Snyder.
I know what booger whistle is. I have a permanent booger whistle. I think I have a deviated septum or something.
All right, this person.
I feel like
Go ahead.
80% of my life I have a permanent booger whistle.
Joe, you got to go to the. Who are the people that give you a haircut? and they pull their
Nosologists.
thing- Nosologists. Go to the nosologist. Saddle up your horses. We've got a trail to blaze.
Oh,
Thank you,
what a
Keith.
great song.
Stephen Curtis Chapman.
Yeah. Great
Shauna
song.
Melton Walker. Sideballs and dongers are erotic.
You ain't wrong.
Silent Steve. Cis Baal, your friendly gender fuck nun.
That's the
Yes.
reason why we're stopping this.
I'm not afraid to say it. You could just say transgendered, but that's fine. Sonny Johnston, the freaking loser. That's why we're stopping this. Hey, come on our podcast.
Yeah, because it's
Dude.
sunny. We didn't
Yeah.
we didn't want the likes of him listening to this podcast. That's why we're ending it. And we're starting a secret podcast over on Spotify.
Without Sonny.
Yeah. And
Steven
as soon as he
Seaberg,
catches onto that, we're gonna change platforms.
Stephen Morrow, Super Dave. The end is near, or here, the fire-breathing penguin. The morals of Reese leave much room for questions. There are some who call me Tim. Tim Payne, Todd Grassman, Tom Hageman. Sorry, I was holding it in. Travis.
I'm drinking sleepy time tea, and I think it's kicking in.
Jesus. You are a podcast boner killer right now. Travis Grotbo plus Patreon@gmail.com. Oh, maybe he has a podcast. Toronto, Tyler McDonald, and for some reason we have a third page. Jeepers. Tyson Stegall. Welcome to Plan B. Giving up never felt so losery. True. Wilma Cockburn.
Yes.
Zachary Faircloth. And last, insiders could have been my Mona Lisa /S. Taylor.
Mm.
I think it's Steve Taylor.
Yeah.
Insiders could have been my Mona Lisa. He's like, oh, they have a podcast? Let me check it out. Shit! Too late.
Yeah. He's like, they could have been my Mona Lisa. Instead, they were my Ren and Stimpy.
I don't feel like Steve Taylor swears. And I feel bad for implying that. He does not. Anyway, guys, that's our podcast.
Hey, I don't understand why we never had him on here.
Oh, there's still time.
Yeah, I guess I could shoot him an email or shoot him a
I
text.
mean, even this is the last one.
Mhm.
Maybe
the
we'll
last
be
show.
back next week.
Doubt it.
See you later, jerks.